Bubble tea is delicious, it's fun to drink, and people all over the world love it. But did you know it actually comes from Taiwan? It's true, and recently there was a big controversy about bubble tea on a popular Canadian TV show called Dragon's Den. On this show, people with business ideas try to convince a group of investors called Dragons to give them money. On October 10, 2024, a company called Boba went on the show. Boba sells, you guessed it, bubble tea. The owners, Sebastian and Jessica, are from Quebec, and they wanted to put their own spin on this popular drink. But during their presentation, Sebastian and Jessica said some things about bubble tea that caused a lot of problems. They called it a sugary drink that's just a fad. And they said they were worried about the ingredients in some bubble teas. They wanted to make a better version, but not everyone agreed with their approach. On one of the dragons that day was Simu Liu, a famous actor who starred in the movie Shang-Chi. Simu, who is Chinese-Canadian, had some serious concerns about Boba's ideas. Simu Liu wanted to know if the Boba owners really understood the history and importance of bubble tea. He was worried that they weren't showing enough respect for the drink's Taiwanese roots. This is called cultural appropriation. When people from a powerful group take something from a culture that's been treated unfairly and don't give it the respect it deserves. Simu pointed out that by saying they wanted to improve bubble tea, Boba was basically saying the original version wasn't good enough. He felt this was disrespectful to the people and traditions behind this beloved drink. A lot of people watching the show agreed with Simu, and this started a much bigger conversation about being respectful of other cultures, especially in the business world. After the show, people were upset and angry with Boba. Social media blew up with criticism, and many people supported Simu Liu's point of view. Boba realized they made a mistake and quickly apologized on their Instagram page. They admitted that what they said on the show was hurtful and promised to rethink their whole approach to selling bubble tea. But the damage was done. People kept talking about what happened, even calling it Bobagate. One of the dragons, Manjit Minhas, had originally wanted to invest $1 million in Boba, but after everything that happened, she changed her mind. This whole situation showed how important it is for businesses to think about cultural differences and be sensitive to everyone's feelings. If they don't, it can really hurt them in the long run. The Boba situation taught us that bubble tea is much more than just a drink, especially for people of Asian heritage living outside of Asia. It's a taste of home, a reminder of their culture, and something that connects them to their identity. Businesses need to remember this and be careful not to disrespect other cultures, especially when selling products that have special meaning for certain groups of people. It's not only the right thing to do, it's also good for business. In a world where we're all more connected than ever, respecting each other's cultures is essential.